Hey guys, how are you? Today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite anime series ever, and that's Cardcaptor Sakura. This time I'm going to talk about the season for Clear Card, which is technically the third season, but the two first seasons were aired more than 10 years ago when I was in high school. I mean, I remember watching this on Cartoon Network in Spanish dubbing, and it was amazing. I really liked it. It's really a really calm anime series. It's not gory, it's not bloody, it's not adult themed or anything like that. It's not complicated or anything. It's really a calm and sweet little anime series, and it's amazing that it came back after more than 10 years. I mean, people really loved it, and that I think that's why Clamp, which is like the owner of this brand, I would say, returned with it. And actually, this season ends with a cliffhanger. It's really open how it ends. So we are waiting for season 4, maybe. Some people are speculating that season 4 could come next year in the summer or further ahead. I mean, it takes time to do these things. And of course, as you know, in Japan, they don't only release the anime series, but also the manga series, the books. And the books apparently are a little bit behind from the anime right now. So, the manga has to catch up to the anime, and then they can begin to production on the fourth season. And I think it's a given that it's going to have a fourth season because people really like these anime series. I mean, people really like Sakura. People really like the concept of the claw cards or the Sakura cards now that have magical powers, and you can summon different types of things from them. At the start, it was more like a little bit like elements. You have fire and water, wind and the ground, and you have basic cards like fighting cards or electricity or things like that. But now Sakura has evolved and she's way more powerful, so she can have a card, for example, that's called Record, which can record any event that she's in, or she can travel to the past with that card, which is amazing because she created that card. I mean, she's not aware of it, but she created that card herself, which is amazing. And the animation and the detail of the animation, you have to see this series only because of that. It's so beautiful. And I know I haven't seen too many anime series in my life, mainly anime movies, to be honest. But I mean, I'm always in awe of the detail and the colors and the textures that they manage to reflect on such a 2D world, basically, because everything is 3D now. Everything is IMAX, 4K, all of that. But 2D still has a thing. It still has a magic that you can reinvent and re-explore, and it's just beautiful. And in this series, you can see it. I mean, especially when they show food. And for example, there's a character called Kero-chan, who is amazing, and he loves food. He absolutely loves food. So there's always him eating food, and you crave. You want to eat that food with him because it's so amazing. And one of the other amazing things about this anime series, and I know it's not the only one, it features gay characters. Of course, as it's a Japanese thing, they don't really say they are gay at all. They won't address that ever. And there was only one episode, like in season 2, where they kind of talked about it. But besides that, it's not really obvious. But we all know. I mean, it's kind of. I mean, you can read it between the lines, and it's great. And I will put an image of it here, and that's amazing because it's the brother of the protagonist, and that's a big deal. I mean, that's a big thing. There are different kind of family. There's only the father. The mother has died. She knows her mother's grandfather, which is kind of freaky. And her best friend is actually her cousin. I mean, there's a lot of intricate relationships in this, and interesting looks at how school works, how high school life is. She's kind of beginning in high school, and how being friends with other people work, and all the background things that can happen. I mean, there's a lot of things she doesn't know about, and that's as interesting as things that are happening in her life. In this season, I think there's a really interesting mystery, and mystery is a great part of this series, so that's one of the other things that makes it really interesting. And for example, I think that the character of Akiho, which is revealed to be sleepwalking basically through all the series. I mean, it's really funny, but I think she's related to Sakura's mother somehow, and I think that's a part of the big mystery. The other part is the guy with the clock and everything, but I mean, he's insane. He's crazy because he's manipulating time, and of course that's not very good many times. I mean, and we don't really know how many times he has done that before, so that's very interesting, and I really like the mystery side of the series as well. I really appreciate that side a lot. So I think this series is just beautiful. It's just beautifully done. I mean, everything is just so well done. All the chapters, all the episodes are so beautiful and so full of bliss. I mean, you don't have any negative feelings when you see these series, and that's amazing. That's really good, because I mean, some certain anime series and other things, make people so violent in a way, that so like, oh, I need this, I need that, they change this. Not in this one. This one is really calm, and you're just happy to be there basically for the ride, and you want to keep being there for the ride. And so I really want that 4th season so bad right now. I really want it. It's amazing. And maybe it's because it was part of my childhood. I think that's one of the big parts that why I love this series. So yeah, this is my short kind of review of Sakura Clear Card. I really love this series. Watch it if you have the chance, because it's really nice, and you can just watch it sipping a tea, or when you're on a rainy day or whatever. It will cheer you up for sure. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, comment down below what you think of this series. Please share this on social media, and of course subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Goodbye.